All right, guys. Another day. Is everything on? Everything is on. Just making sure. So we don't have to end up filming, I don't know, almost 10 minutes worth of me talking and not have it be heard. But yeah, good day today. Lots of computer work. And I wonder, can I drive out here? I think I can. I can. Okay. Well, I just finished, well, not just, around 6 p.m. Well, yesterday, I published the video with me and Hafthor Bjornsson, and also on my Instagram and on my TikTok and everything. And it seems to be doing well, very well, the video. A lot more views and likes than any other thing that I make usually. Is that because of Hafthor? Probably. Is that because it's more fun? Probably yes, also. Like more fun, it's more, my girlfriend said it's a little change to my normal videos because maybe they get a bit repetitive, which is understandable. You know, it ain't all sunshine and rainbows every day. Not every training session is a hoot, although I try to make it. But I like to film everything. I like to document every session. Just, yeah, because you never know. You never know when it's going to be a great day. So it's, yeah, and I just enjoy it. I enjoy making these videos. And it seems that a few people really enjoy them as well, so that's good. I've had some very, very dear messages. Yeah, but what's on the menu today? What are we training? Legs. It's leg day. God damn. Yeah. I'm thinking squats. But it's funny, because I was watching a video on YouTube from a doctor. I always get I take it with a grain of salt when I see doctors making YouTube videos and they have terrible editing, terrible sound, and you can just feel like this doctor doesn't know everything. Like he thinks he knows everything, but he clearly doesn't. Just because I think a person is a doctor, you know, it doesn't make them always right. Like they're still human. And I don't think a few of them update their textbooks or their knowledge. I feel like some people are still like locked in stuff from the 80s or 70s, what was said back then. But why I'm saying this is because I came across a video from a supposed doctor, and he was saying that you shouldn't do deadlifts, you shouldn't do squats and whatever, like if you had a herniated disc, you should never ever do them ever again. Yeah, that's what he prescribes to all his clients. Doesn't understand why you need to deadlift and why you need to squat when it puts risk. And I was just like, dude, what are you? Like, when did you study? I don't know. Maybe that's his opinion. He's entitled to it. And there's probably a few people who agree. But I disagree wholeheartedly. I think the best way for you to get better is through squats and deadlifts. But now I'm not a medical professional, but I do listen to Dr. Andrew Locke a lot, spine rehab specialist. And yeah, I think he would agree. You know, whoa. So that was something interesting, and yeah, it just can be so different what these doctors on YouTube say will work and what doesn't. So it's like a bit mixed messages, and you have to really have to do a little bit of research into the person to see if this person is somebody that you can listen to. Yeah. So that's my opinion. That's yeah, what I was thinking a little bit. But you know, I mean, I'm feeling constantly better and better implementing these things with you know, I'm still deadlifting, I'm still squatting, just not any weight, and not to, you know, great depths with the squat, but you know, still it's getting better, and you know, yeah. So I'm very positive and hopeful. It just sucks, like today at work, I was in a station on a project where the desk is not movable. Like you can't make it higher or lower. It's just stuck in a position. It's like a counter, and so you have to just sit the whole day, mostly. Not comfortable. But when I was at home, I came across this tip of having like a wrapped up towel behind your lower back, and that helped me so much. Almost just felt better after sitting the whole day. Almost. Yeah. But we'll see. Let's get back to the training. So I'm thinking with the squats, I want to squat a tiny bit lower. Like I just want to, yeah, we'll see what feels good. Maybe take the weight back a little bit instead of just increasing to 160 kilograms. Maybe take it back slightly. We'll see. We'll see how everything feels. Also, guys, with the new nutrition, I've been feeling so fatigued. Since we changed down to 3,800 calories, I just feel hungry all the time, close to all the time. And I think because we increased the vegetables as well from 50 grams to 200, my stomach's been really upset by it. I've been like, my digestion and just my stomach health, I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's not felt nice. So I think I will try to change out the vegetables into something else. So like, just because I always have this frozen vegetable mix that I eat with the meals, like 3 meals a day. No, 2 meals a day, sorry. 100 grams of vegetables in each. And yeah, I might just change it into some bell pepper or yeah, just something else. Because I really need to change that. Because remember this happening as well back in 2013 when I did my first ever cut. That's when I ate no sugar, no fat or anything for how many? For 84 days, 12 weeks. And that was difficult. But I do remember because there were 3 meals on that program that had like a fist size worth of vegetables, and I just used this frozen vegetable mix. And I didn't cook it, I just put it frozen into the box, and then I ate it because it had thawed during the day. And my stomach just felt terrible. It felt exactly like now. And I didn't realize it back then that I felt bad. It feels like somebody's taking my stomach between your index finger and your thumb and just squeezing it, and just squeezing it as hard as possible. It's just like I feel like somebody's pinching my stomach. It's not a nice feeling. Definitely not. And I remember seeing like when people swap their diets from a total meat lover, no vegetables, into a vegetarian, and they just get sick. They just get really, really sick in their stomach, and a big stomach ache. So maybe that's what's going on, because I'm not used to eating this many vegetables, or maybe it's because I don't cook them enough. Who knows? Who knows? But what I'm saying is, my stomach hurts. All right, I'm gonna finish my pre-workout, and then I'll see you guys in the gym. Interesting. This is the first time in I don't know how many months I finally have the monolift, the main squat rack of the gym. It's always busy, always. So I'm gonna make the most of this. I have a squat bar on here. I don't want to change it, doesn't really matter to me. I actually prefer a squat bar than a regular bar. But one thing that I have never experimented with is low bar squats. And I'm kind of feeling curious. So I'm gonna try it. I want to film it. I want to go over this video and see what it looks like. Because yeah, like I said, I've never ever experimented with it at all. This is low bar, right? I would think so. compared to normal. I go somewhere in the middle usually. That's when I bring my hands as far in as I possibly can. There. Worst is this. Which one do you like better? I'm gonna check it out. But the thing is with low bar squats, you're supposed to, well, just all squats, you're supposed to hold your hands as close together as you can. I'm not doing that right now, so I need to adjust these things here. Okay, let's see if we can bring the hands a tiny bit closer in, but still keeping it in the low. Interesting, very interesting. Feels a lot more stable. It feels like the weight is moving more vertically, like in a straight line vertically. I'll have to watch the video to see if that's true, but that's interesting. I feel a lot more powerful, definitely, definitely. I will say I'm pushing the depth a tiny bit more than last week, just to know. Yeah, because I want to go semi there. Let's see. That's really uncomfortable for the wrists, I've noticed. Do people hold or a suicide grip in a low bar squat? I don't know. But that's interesting. Maybe I'll look more into it. But I think for now, I'll hop into my old style. I don't know. I haven't decided. Oh. Just hit myself in the nuts with a strap. All right, get the belts on for safety measures. Feels okay. Feels a bit off. Oh, curiosity. It killed the cat. But I want to check again with the low bar squats. See what it feels like again. Bear with me here. This time with elbow straps. Yeah, that feels really good. That feels really good. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. This is 125 kilograms. Maybe I'll just increase it to 140 for 8 reps. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, 145 kilograms. For some reason I was listening to some like house, techno, dance music. And I just got bored of it. And you know, wanted to put on some Disturbed. So now, right now I'm listening to Indestructible by Disturbed. It's getting me in the groove. Okay, let's do this for 8 reps. There we go. Good shit. Feels good. Wow. That's positive. And the numbness down my leg just gets always less with each set. But I squat, I feel. So, rehab work. I think that speaks for itself. You're experiencing less pain after doing squats at 1 + 1 = 2. It's a positive thing, I would think, but I'm no doctor. I think I'm just gonna call it quits after this one. It's been a good experimentation, and then just move into the leg press. Wondering if I should go now for 350 kilograms for 10 reps, or take it back to like 270, 280. Almost deload a little bit, but that doesn't really go with bodybuilding, does it? Deloading. Does it? I don't know. It's great. It's great. This is a gauntlet. It's great to have this time now to be able to experiment with things, especially like this, like the low bar. It feels, yeah, a lot safer for me, safer, more stable. Yeah, I have a hard time finding a negative thing about it, except for maybe that it's not as good for quad development. And you know, you need great quads, strong quads for strongmen, but I'm very tall. So in the grand scheme of injury prevention, maybe this is something I should implement, because you know, you see Hafthor does that. Hafthor squats low bar, and it seems to work very well for him. And I think I should probably try to take notes from guys who are built similar to me. All right, let's hop into the leg press. Good old leg press. Hope you guys are getting used to seeing me in this machine. It's honestly, the time that passes between my squats and my leg press, it's always way too long. I need to get better at this. Less talk, more train. But put on 300 kilograms here. Gonna see how it feels. Yeah, let's go. Good shit. Good shit. Should we put on 50 more kilos? See what it feels like. Let's do it. $350 kilograms on the leg press. This will be a PR on the leg press, but like, who really cares about leg press? But I'll take anything I can to this rehab work. Like, yeah. Okay. Let's go. Ten reps. '" That's good. I'm happy with that. Okay. Oh, cool. 350 kilograms for 10 reps. Now, do you realize I'm standing a bit wide? That's what feels the best for my hips. I could be standing a bit narrower, a little lower. I'm actually, though, my foot placement is pretty low compared to this whole space here. But yeah, what I'm saying is I could be narrower to activate my quads more, but I still want to retain as much power as I can, because ultimately I am a strongman, not a bodybuilder. But yeah, so I'll do other things for quads. But that's great, that's fun. Yabba dabba doo. Oh. Okay, another set. Oh. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, my foot placement is like almost at the bottom, so you know, and just a bit wide. That's all. That's a good set. That's a very good set. I think I'm gonna do one more and then hop into lunges, but I feel like I really need some exercises for my glutes. It's because, well, if I'm gonna explain, I'm feeling tight here in the hips, and that's a sign of weak glutes, because I really haven't been training my glutes all that much. So it might be smart to do some sort of glute work. Just not feeling very, very, very fatigued, like a bit lightheaded. So I think I'm gonna take a minute, 5 minutes to recover, and then just hop into some lunges and stuff. Oh. Yeah, there's something about the combination of squats and leg press that just really saps it out of you. It's a lot of fatigue, but of course I'm also in a pretty big deficit, so I think it's understandable. But I think I'm just gonna kill myself now with some lunges. So yeah, let's hop into it, just like last week. Geht ja so. Still listening to Disturbed. Oh, that is failure. Wow. So pumped with blood. There we go. Oh. We'll do a few more of those. I found if I don't lock out my knees and I keep the tension at all time on my legs, it feels a lot more. I get a lot more tomas I get a lot more fatigue in my quads if I don't lock out and stand all the way up in each rep. Good for muscle growth. Good shit. Second set. I'm finished. Wow. Oh. Jeez Louise. And it just hits you, boom, like a freight train. The fatigue and the failure. Oh. I'm thinking that maybe in order to do less reps, I could do this with a naked rest. Maybe that might be something worth checking out. Check this out. Oh, it's disgusting. That's where it just finishes. Nope. Left leg is finished. There we go. Ertu að fara í working set?
Nei, brauðmyndun. Getur þú spóla?
Núna? Já. Já, ekki nokkuð sko. Gera. My videos are getting more filled and filled with Thomas at his greatest hits. He's going for a 315 kilogram squat for 4 reps. A rep PB for him, and I'm gonna film it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just finish this off with the reverse hyperextension. I mean, it does work the glutes as well. Just yeah. Maybe just because I'm getting so much stronger in the leg press, it's been making my hips a bit tight. That might be the case. So, yeah, I feel like my glutes need a bit more work. Or maybe it just needs time to adapt. Get in there. Good shit. Oh, this feels good after I do this. These And I haven't been able to do them for the past 2 workouts. It is what it is.
Come on, that's good. Come on.
One more set. It's 45 minutes past 6. It's almost time to get home to eat. God damn it, get up there. Okay, so yeah, that was Thomas started lifting 315 kilograms for 4 reps. Might have to mute that clip because it's copyright, but I don't really have to do one. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah. I'll let that be it for today. Now we'll go to the car. I think that I'm gonna call that a super successful training session. Really happy with it. Yeah, fun to experiment, because if there's any time that I can experiment, it's now. I think this is a little bit too light for my legging, the shot, but I don't have 3 hands, so it'll just have to be that way. But yeah, so like I said, if there's any time to experiment, it's now. I'm not talking about my sexuality. Yeah, low bar. I've never ever tried it. I think I was doing low bar. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I was. And yeah, I felt so much more stable and nice and safe. So I think it's something that I might try implementing. And I also think in this session that I squatted a bit lower than last week. I'm getting more and more confident, feeling better and better and better, doing a lot of hot and cold, doing the reverse hyperextensions, sitting with a wrapped up towel behind my lower back, taking clock sub-X, and you know, just, yeah, it all seems to be working well and making me heal and get better. And that's exciting. That's very exciting. But still, yeah. A few people have been getting some DMs and comments about my people thinking that I'm a bodybuilder or that I only do bodybuilding. Say, you should come to Strongman, man. Like, you have a lot of potential or something. I'm like, I've been doing Strongman for years, man. What the hell? Don't you do a tiny bit of research before you like send something like that? No, but I don't blame. Like, I think it's great that people just comment and blurt out questions like that. But no, I am a strongman. I have been a strongman since 2017. So far, had to take 2 year-long pauses. I think now it's almost, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably gonna be almost a year. Or is it gonna be even more? If I don't compete until the summer of 2025, then it'll be like more than a year. So over 3 years that I've had to take off due to either injuries or financial problems. So, yeah, how many years have I been doing Strongman? Maybe 5, maybe 6, 5-ish, I think. Yeah, so far been on 3 podiums here in Iceland. Competed in 3 international contests, and yeah, 3 podiums. So that would be like 2 third places at Strongest Man in Iceland and Iceland's Strongest Man, as well as won second place at the Northern Giant behind my Strongman coach, Vilius Jokushis. But now, right now, taking a break due to a injury. Herniated disc injury, if that isn't clear, if I haven't talked about it in a while, like what happened. Yeah, so that's what's going on right now. I fully plan on going back to Strongman, and you know, with how much I'm tickling and tingling and how much I just really want to compete, I will definitely be going back into it once I've gotten better, and we'll just have to wait and see when that will be. I just have to listen to my body and be very careful, give it time. But I predict, because I was talking to a bodybuilder about this as well, because it would be much better, like it would be much, I would get a lot more out of it if I would do this cut and get, you know, pretty lean, decently lean, and then do like a bodybuilding build-up phase, hypertrophy phase, I don't know for how long, and after that, then I would start prepping, like doing strongman work and power work and strength work more. It's because then I would have more muscle fibers to get stronger, less fat holding me back in some events, and so. And I was talking about him as well. Talking to him as well. This is a very, very educated bodybuilder. Probably one of the best bodybuilders here in Iceland. Like not a physique guy or classic physique, just bodybuilder, like tons of mass. And he was telling me, because I've heard always that, you know, strongmen want to have some fat because they want to protect their joints and stuff. And he was like, yeah, that makes sense, but that's only after like about 10%. You only need about 10% fat to get, for it to be any sort of cushioning. Like you don't have to be 20, 22, 25% body fat. You can be a decent 15 and be a great strongman. And I was like, okay, interesting. Because like anything after that is just fat holding you back. And I was like, okay, interesting. And I'll take his word for it, because he's very educated and, you know, and been through this for a long time. So yeah, I think somewhere between 15 and 20% body fat is what I would like to be. Don't really mind going up to 20, but 25, I mean. But we'll see. I don't know what I am right now. I'd like to get it checked. I'd like to get pinched, but I just don't know where to get it right now. But there's something else that I was thinking about. What was it? Yeah, I'm having surgery, if you guys didn't know. And the doctor told, like I told the doctor that I am cutting weight right now, like I'm cutting off fat. And he said, that's good, that'll make the surgery even better. So, what surgery am I having? It's gynecomastia, male boobs, man boobs. Getting these, this nipple here and here, getting the what's it called? The fat gland ripped out, and as well as some liposuction. Because it's juvenile gynecomastia. It's not due to steroid abuse or cannabis smoking, like he told me. So yeah, juvenile gynecomastia that I got at like 13 years old when I was going through puberty. My nipple started growing a lot, became very puffy, and you know, I remember I was 186 centimeters tall, which is probably like 6'2", I would think, ish. And my voice still hadn't cracked. I still had like a kid's voice. It hadn't cracked. So like I was just, my hormones were just all over the place. You know, making me big, but not enough testosterone. Probably a lot of estrogen, and just yeah. So that's what resulted in these things that I've hated and dealt with for, I'm 30 years old now, so for, 17 years? 17 years I've been putting off sort of having surgery, mainly because of the expense. But now it's like, now it's time. I'm financially stable enough to do it, and have been for a while. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. blabbered on for long enough. I hope you are having a great time. I hope you're doing great. Hope you're getting closer to your goals. And yeah, leave a comment if there's anything on your mind. Don't be afraid to comment. I hope you're not. I love seeing comments and replying. As long as it's not offensive. I just usually let those skip by me if they're inappropriate or offensive. But I don't mind them. But yeah, alright guys. Live long and prosper, and I'll check you guys next time.